Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to. I'm still gonna do this every time.
Do what every time?
To Kang's adventure. Being
there
a
we go.
bodyguard and saying and doing nothing because he's too stupid. Sponsored by Red Bull.
Honorbound, now sponsored by Red Bull.
Sponsored? Why are you giving them free advertising?
Oh, I don't know. Don't buy Red Bull, guys. They suck. They're my least favorite of the energy drinks.
I actually like the way Red Bulls
Yep.
taste. I don't like the way Monster tastes.
Yeah.
You have Monster
I'll
Mule?
stick to my coffee.
I prefer tea, but every now and then you need something with a jolt.
Yeah.
And Jolt doesn't cut it. Don't buy that shit.
No, too much sugar. You need if you want the awakeningness, you need less sugar. Sugar will crash you.
Well, nonetheless.
Anyway,
we just went for a 1 hour and 40 something segment, so this is our second segment, I think.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's not worry about it.
Okay.
I asked Lucille, what was the box?
I've still got it under my arm. Short sword in my hand. Buck naked, soaking wet, beaten bloody. I think I ignore Kang's question as I trudge back to the tent.
I follow behind
Trudge.
quietly.
Okay.
And I think I start breaking camp. Like packing up my stuff.
I examine the fallen bodies of the werewolf the body of the werewolf I killed.
Or the wolves now. They shifted back into the wolves.
Right, so I examine the body.
I'll drag the bodies back so that they're all together.
So you find only one of the bodies that was a werewolf and then was killed, that he actually had something on him. He had a seemingly leather parchment with your faces drawn on, actually Hamari's and your
Hamari?
Hamari and Hamara, sorry. And
Oh,
Lucille's
okay.
face drawn onto them.
How did they get my face?
They saw you. The wolfman tried to bite at Desmond and then saw you as well because you were
He's got
running.
like a photographic memory.
So I look at this and I walk up to Lucille and go, do you recognize any of these humans, mistress?
Oh, and you see Desmond on it as well.
I haven't had my hair like that in a couple of weeks, but I think they were sent for us.
This looks nothing like you.
Is there anything else on the bodies?
I pointing to Desmond. This looks nothing like
Absolutely
you.
nothing else.
There's no Desmond. What?
Okay.
You just said Desmond.
Oh, you
No,
point to
no,
the Desmond.
he is
picture.
Desmond
Are,
as well.
Are wolf pelts particularly valuable?
Mangy wolfware pelts.
That are skewered with holes and moonlight burns.
I mean, how are they looking, Chucky? The condition of the pelts.
Okay, so I mean, you can definitely skin them, but if you do a good job, you may get a good wolf skin. It seems like they're in pretty good condition. Oh, besides, well, the resistors would say that they didn't go much wear and tear when you attack them. If you skin them good, you'll get a you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a very good. You skin yourself a very high quality wolf belt, but this does take a couple of hours.
That's fine.
It's enough until everybody makes camp and everything.
It'll give me something to do at the next camp. I can start smoking the pelt, preserving it.
There will be no more camping.
No more
Yeah.
camping.
I'll toss the leather with the drawing on it just on the ground. I just disregard it. And say to Lucille, this place, it may not be safe after all. Let me lead you into the wilderness. You will be safe there.
We're going back to town.
You can be tracked in town. There are people. Let me take you down the river. We will go into the woods. No one will find us there.
Much easier to disappear amongst thousands than out here when we're the only ones for miles.
We will go into the woods.
Got it.
You can be found if there are eyes around to see you.
Where is the donkey during all this? Is he just like tied to a tree, thrashing?
Just tied to a tree. It's probably freaked out a little bit.
You literally see, like, it has almost broke one of its hooves, trying to batter the tree Its like back hooves gonna trying to bash at the tree to get away.
I pet it and I cast speak with animals and I talk to it. I'll be like, look, as long as you're with me, this shit's gonna happen. But I promise I'll always protect you.
Wolves, big wolves, human wolves. Let me go. And
I smack it across the face. Be like, calm yourself down. Look, donkey, as long as we're together, stuff like this is gonna happen. But I'm willing to protect you, but only if you stay calm.
You idiot! Donkeys do not speak.
I think that Hamari is probably speaking donkey right now, isn't he?
Yeah, you just hear Hamari.
I say the same thing.
All right.
Okay, so
Does the donkey calm down?
the donkey. Let's see. Give me a hand or animal check with an advantage.
19.
Okay, that's enough. The donkey goes down. Okay, man, thanks. Oh, I needed that. I needed that.
Much better. Okay, we're gonna go back to town now, where there will be no more wolves, and you get to sleep in a nice stable.
Okay, you say so. I don't like this.
Lucille, Mistress Lucille, this other human is stupid. It seems to insist on baying at beasts.
She's an elf, and I don't know if I'd call her stupid.
Thanks.
Elf? How do you
20
tell
years.
the elves and the humans apart?
Well, she's not as full-figured as me, and she's got the pointy ears.
Full-figured?
Making fun of my malnutrition upbringing. That's not cool.
I do not know this term, full-figured.
She's kidding. The donkey says.
Yeah. By now, I've thrown on some semblance of clothes, and I have broken camp. And if the donkey looks calmed down, I guess I'll start loading up the donkey.
The donkey looks at you, all of you with hate.
I do not recognize the hate.
Yeah,
All I
I don't
see is
either. I don't know
food.
how hate looks like on a donkey.
You're basically trying to bite your fingers as you try to take the bridle and guide him.
So business as usual for a donkey.
No, even more aggressive a bit.
Yeah.
It's like trying to bite your fingers off instead of just biting your hand. Sorry about that.
So we walk back into town in the middle of the night.
This is a walled city, and there are guards.
Oh.
And I did have to.
Yeah.
They are
The
with
guards
me.
do stop you yet again.
Yeah,
And,
so I'm going to make sure Kang is robed up, and I tell him, all right, keep your hood on and stay in the back. I pull out some scarves and give him just scarf his face. And
So all you see is those
Try-
reptilian eyes looking.
yeah, and I try to tuck it. I tuck your tail up, and it flops back down. He's like, no, hold it up. We struggle to try.
Where's
and get him.
the donkey right now? Who's holding
I'm
it?
I'm leading it by a thing, a rope. Yeah.
Okay, is it what is how is it doing? Is Kang in the back, then the donkey, and then how is it going?
It's probably me, Hamara, donkey, and then Kang trailing 10 feet behind.
Okay,
I just slither in behind them.
so Kang, you just see donkey looking back, and then just on as it's moving, it just craps on the ground in front of you.
Clap. Wait, it just stops in the middle of the road.
No, it doesn't stop.
They don't
It doesn't
stop. They
move.
just poop as they walk.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
poops as they walk.
Oh, craps. I heard that. Okay. All right. That's pretty normal for donkeys
Yep. You
and
just-
horses.
Yep.
They just
Yeah,
And-
go when they
continue.
go.
No one worries about it.
And the guards just stop you, saying, "What business do you have here?"
We're travelers and we're wary. It's been a long day. Can we save the interrogation and get to our beds? I produce a gold coin and hand it to him.
No, as I
And-
said. Oh, this way, lady.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
Yeah.
He pockets it. He yawns. He motions at the other guards. up on the wall, and you guys are ready to pass. Give me a stealth check, Kang.
Can I roll my disguise?
Yes, you can. I will give you one advantage on the stealth for that.
No, let me roll my own stealth check, bro.
Well, I think this is okay, sure, but
I get plus 12 on stealth.
really?
32. Yeah,
What
my
the
stealth is
fuck?
12.
Okay.
How is your stealth plus 12?
I don't fucking know.
It's not.
But it is.
I don't believe you. There's no way to have plus 12 stealth unless you're like a high level.
I think there's like a lizard man bonus to stealth that I get. How the fuck is it 12?
He's convinced he put it down on the sheet correctly.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very convinced it's 12, but that doesn't make any fucking
Nonetheless,
sense.
he rolled a 20,
Yeah.
so that's enough.
Okay.
How the hell did I get 12? There's got to be some lizard man thing that's going on here. Hold on.
We need player hacks bear as well. We need like a white bear running the other way around the screen. No, a white wizard man kind of walking the other way around the screen. Player hacks.
You'd never see the player hacks because he's so well stealthed.
Oh, wow.
I think you must have. It must be +2 or something, and you've got a typo. Like, what's your dex?
0. It's got to be a +2, and I just didn't add the crossbeam or something. Yeah, there's no way.
Neil, you're drunk. Go home.
All right, 22.
I would buy that lizard men get like plus 12 under certain circumstances, like if they're in mud or something, but no.
Not +12. This is
Not plus 12.
bounded accuracy also applies to your skills.
Yeah.
Got the guys.
And the damn sharks.
Okay. So we make it back into town. Less trouble than before. All it took was a little gold.
Oh, they don't see Kang this time, so yeah.
I mean, they see him, but he's just this.
Oh.
Well, they don't
Rogue
give
figure.
Kang as much attention as they give
Yeah.
him at dawn when he's not robed.
He was robed the first time we came into town, I think.
No, he wasn't. You bought the robe in here.
Are you sure? I bought the robe
But
like
even
first,
if you
the
bought
very
it
first thing.
before, I think you just didn't take the time to just
I
disguise
know.
him.
I definitely applied my disguise kit to him, but it's fine. I mean, we role played it and it worked out fine.
Okay, so you guys are back in the city. You can give me another perception check as you walk back in.
Three.
12.
Okay, so who rolled what? Kang, did you
Actually, mine was only a 1. I have -1, not +1.
roll- Okay, so Kang, you'll want to see a abnormally large rat staring at you from a corner.
I completely ignore it.
Okay.
You sure? It doesn't look. It's a large rat, so maybe it's really tasty.
Yeah, but no, we're busy. I'm not going to stop eating while we're just like walking along the road. The big
'Cause-
rat is a fucking rat.
Because you would never do that.
I usually do it at appropriate times. Not just a big rat isn't going to make me stop. I'm primitive and I'm stupid, but I'm not just like, ooh, big food, eat. Otherwise, I'd be eating people.
I would like to point out that
I mean, he's done that.
we killed all of those jackals or whatever, all the Wolfweres. So they couldn't have gotten a message out.
Whatever
unless
we're
there was
calling them.
someone watching. But it
Yeah,
does.
whatever. I still
Not
ignore
that
the
we know
rat.
this. Sounds like there's some rats that are in on this too.
So I don't see it with my 12. Like 13 was the cutoff.
14 was cut off. That's what they rolled. Well, yeah, they rolled.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, I
what
think
do
for
you guys
now
do?
we'll go to a tavern somewhere.
So you go to the same tavern or do you do a different tavern?
Different tavern.
Okay, you choose a different tavern. Close to the exit, close to the center of the city.
Probably the closest, the first one we can find.
Okay, the first one you can find. The Red Shield, it's called. And inside there is just a night clerk and a bodyguard at the door. It doesn't seem to be the nicest of inns, but it does have a couple of rooms, and they offer them to you at about 1 silver a night.
I don't even know if we want rooms right now. We may just want to hang out in a common room and discuss.
I say to the innkeeper, I will not need a room.
Is there stables?
Then why are you bothering me tonight? Stables are full.
Speak with respect to your betters.
She looks up. The mother of all has holy. What are you?
I turn to look at Lucille.
I'm too tired for this shit.
The man is curting away.
Is this like do they have a full like bar restaurant type thing?
Yeah. He's like behind the bar. He kind of, it's quite dark. He only had a candle, and he goes like, looks at his face. He sees scales in his snout, and just jumps back.
I slap a gold coin on the table and I say, I need a drink. And I think I just take a seat. He said the stables are full, so we probably just bring the dog into his bar.
Okay. Well, for a gold coin, he takes it and he says, "You stay far away from me, or I'll go and call the guard."
Do it. And I just... Does he bring me a drink, or do I have to go retrieve it myself?
Why is he
does
afraid of
make
you?
drink.
Everyone's
Oh,
afraid.
magic world, wizard man.
Oh, it's
Men
the
are
lizard.
magic. Whatever. Yeah, he's 6.5 feet tall and a lizard.
Have you considered the economic benefits of being friendly to lizardmen? They're really good fishers.
I
And
mean,
you live by-
I have considered them, but the NPCs haven't.
No,
I don't think
I'm talking to the bartender.
okay.
Be like, I'll be all pretty. Have you considered the economic benefits of being friendly to lizardmen? They're really good fishers and you live by a river. Think about it.
Better put it on the spit that's ready to work for me. I wouldn't need the fish that he catches for all the gold in the world.
Really? How much gold have you ever seen at one time?
10.
Okay. Now, imagine a pile of gold as large as this inn. You really wouldn't eat a fish that a lizardman caught?
I am not catching fish for this man.
It's a hypothetical thing. Don't you have family, like other lizard people who are fishermen? Maybe they need a job.
Shakes his head. How the fuck did you get inside of the city?
Silence. We are not speaking to you. Miss Lucille, what would you like us to do?
He pushes his
Hi.
chair back and just reads his whatever book he had in and keeps an eye on you constantly.
Yeah, I think we've found a table or something in the corner.
You know, I think there's a lot of room for economic improvement if you just aren't bigoted. Also, I eat 16 of my good berries and I'm back at full health. Anyone else want some good
Are you
berries?
keeping track of your spell slots?
Yeah.
Like, so you can when did you make these good
Yes.
berries?
Yesterday, before I went to sleep, I had cast no spells, so I made 60 good berries.
Oh, and then you
and
trance.
then I trance for 4
But
hours.
if you do this and we get ambushed during your trance,
That would be bad. Yeah. That's the one risk that I'm taking.
Well, you were ambushed during the trance.
No. My trance was
Yes.
finished.
No, you were
Oh.
not. You all want to wake up. And you woke up. You were ambushed during the trance. All of you were perception. It
No,
was actually
I said
2
that
hours
after
afterwards.
I said after I trance, I climb a tree and take a look out, and you said when I was looking out.
No. I said when in a trance, that's where you give me a normal roll because you're the only one that doesn't get a disadvantage because you were not
Okay.
really asleep.
That was a miscommunication then, because I said after I trance, I climb a tree.
You were saw by that were rat, and in 2 hours after that, the werewolves are already there.
Interesting. Okay, that's a miscommunication then.
yeah, Chuck, you pay more attention to that because the way Justin seems to min-max his spell slots. So if we,
Yeah, no problem. I did not catch that.
yeah, it sounded to
while
me like
we-
you were done with your trancing by the time.
Yeah, that sounded like
But I
that to
think
me
you need
too.
a full 8 hours to rememorize spells.
No,
regardless
you
of
need a
trance.
full
Only if you're
trance. You get
only if
all
you're
the
changing
benefits.
spells. I'm not changing my spells.
You get all the benefits of having your
Oh.
normal rest if you
Okay.
just rest if you trance for 4 hours. But no, the idea was that after you made camp, when you started to go to sleep, the wolves which you attacked after 2 hours. That's why I made him roll a perception check.
Okay, that's fair.
And you woke up and you stealthed behind the. I did tell you like, you want to stealth. Okay, you go behind the tent and you stealth. You couldn't have done that if you were up a tree.
So, are we sitting down at a table or something?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're sitting at a table.
Okay. So after we were left alone by the bartender, innkeeper,
I think
or
he's
whatever.
still there, but we're on like the other side of the room.
Right, but like when he's not in earshot, I say to you, guys, my people have dealt with wolves many, many times. I don't know if you humans know anything about them, but those wolves were not normal.
That much is clear.
You can roll me a nature check if you want to know a bit more about them. Or in your case, you can roll me even a history check.
Hamara, do you have any idea what those creatures were?
They were Wolfweres. You've heard of werewolves, right? Humans that take on the aspect of a wolf.
You're making this shit up. There's no such thing as where.
5, Chucky.
Have you or have you not
Tell me you
seen?
don't know.
Have you or have you
no
not
idea.
seen me transform into a bear?
Yeah, what's that
Transform
about?
into a bear?
Are you one of these Wolfweres?
No, my transformation is in tune
Wolfweres?
with nature. It's a magical experience, but certain creatures can lend their aspect to other creatures.
My
It's
hand
more of an
is way
infection
over
than
my
anything. It's unnatural.
way.
She's basically trying to explain the ethics of nature to you right now. Of magic, or of nature's magic.
So clearly this box, or lack thereof, is going to be bringing us a lot of trouble.
Let's open it and
We
see
need to-
what's inside.
Most shapeshifts are associated with the constellations or moonlight or starlight. So I assume that because whatever's in the box can only be opened under a certain constellation, it has something to do with the curse of shapeshifting.
Is that why the moonlight was shining down on them when we were fighting?
Yeah, exactly.
Strange magical beasts.
So
What is in the box, Mistress Lucille?
I don't know yet. We can't find out for another couple days. I think
Why
we need
not?
to disappear. I thought going into the woods would be the way to go, but
It is.
they're better trackers than we are hiders.
We must go further into the woods and keep watch.
No. It'll be easier for me to disappear here in town. I'm looking at Kang, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with him.
When can we open the box?
2 nights, I think.
Ken looks around. We should hide by the river.
That's what we tried, remember? Do you remember how that just went?
If you all sleep in the mud instead of in your ridiculous buildings, we shall not be found.
Thank you very much, but I am not leaving this town for a few days.
If you
At least until we deal with the box.
King stretches his back, goes towards the front door of the tavern that leads outside, opens the door.
You open the door
Step.
and you see that it started raining outside.
There is a bodyguard somewhere, isn't there?
There's a
Okay.
bodyguard in the corner room of the inn.
I've got my spears on my back. I just curl up with my
The
trident right in
bodyguard
front
is
of the
like
door.
this.
You know, when we were ambushed in the marketplace, I turned into a weasel. Do you think that the other shapeshifters can turn into smaller animals? Maybe we're being watched.
So,
Yes! So metagamey, but go
No,
on.
no. Any shapeshifter, if I'm a shapeshifter and I can pull this trick off, I have to
you
assume
can
other
make the reasoning of this, but you wouldn't have come up with the reasoning if
Yes.
you hadn't.
Yes, you
I don't know. I might have.
A were-rat would not have crossed your mind unless you knew the monster manual.
Well, no, I didn't see the rat. I'm just saying that maybe we're being watched by.
You didn't
I'm
see
thinking
it,
weasels.
but you heard it.
I'm thinking that since I can transform into a weasel, maybe they can transform into weasels.
So King just curls up into a ball outside the front door.
You can
and
transform into
goes to sleep.
Yeah. Also, in a little few levels, I'll be able to transform into an owl, which will be more useful.
Yeah. So I really don't know what we can do with Kang. But you and I could probably lie pretty low in the city for the next day or two.
Yeah, he's kind of stands out, doesn't he?
Yeah. But no one knows that we are with him. We killed all those wolves.
Unless we were being watched.
I think it seems quite reasonable to assume we were being watched. They have
Yeah,
pic-
that's
That
fine.
seems quite
Yeah.
reasonable, but it's fun because the only reason that you know you'd be okay with not be okay with Kang being around is by being watched.
Well, no, also, like, if someone asks where the Lizardman has been seen, it's going to be really easy to find us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to ditch him for the next couple of days. But he's such good protection.
Maybe we use him as bait. Maybe we
Can you turn
pretend...
him into a weasel?
No, only myself, fortunately.
Bait. I want nothing to do with these wolves.
Okay, well, I wasn't going to cut you in on the profits from selling their pelts anyway.
You can come. You can turn into a weasel and go into hiding with me.
So do we just leave Kang here?
I don't know. What do you think?
Are we
He's
gonna
outside asleep in the rain.
Are we gonna ditch Kang and leave him to die?
I mean, we could be near him.
Right. So do you want to use Kang as bait for a trap?
I guess we can just. I don't know if he's smart enough to pretend like he doesn't know me. Like if we're near him, he's gonna blow the cover.
Well, you could just dye your hair. He won't recognize you.
Yeah, that's my plan. But
So what are you guys gonna do? You just gonna leave me out here sleeping in the rain in the
I don't
doorway
know.
because he thinks this is your new front door? And that he's been paid a gold to sleep in your front door, so now he's gone outside because it's his job.
I don't know if I'm gonna leave you yet. I'm probably gonna spend the night working on my disguise. So I'm gonna tightly bind up my breasts and disguise myself as a man. Probably
Okay.
temporarily dye my hair blackish or black. Tie it up in one of my silly hats. And I'll go ahead and roll my deception check.
Do it. So we're trying to find something
So wait.
in the monster manual.
Having proficiency with a disguise kit doesn't
Gives
do
you-
anything beyond.
It gives you plus.
Proficiency.
Yeah, it gives you your proficiency bonus.
But I already have proficiency with disguise. You can't get 2 times your proficiency unless you have that as your.
I think if you don't have a disguise, like if you're not proficient with a disguise kit, you actually can't disguise yourself.
Alright.
It is officially how it works. So yeah, it makes a difference, but you can make your roll. You have proficiency with disguise? I guess you're a rogue.
It's from my background, I think.
What's
I'm
the
not a very good disguise.
what's
I just
the
keep working on my disguise until
what stat do you use for disguise?
charisma. I was
Like-
assuming it's deception.
Or which skill?
For just disguise. Like if you're using a disguise kit to make yourself look like someone else, is that dex or charisma?
I would use
Could be
deception, which
Yeah.
is charisma.
Yeah, okay.
Or,
I'm not arguing, it's just I don't think it's actually in the rules anywhere.
So how?
No, I don't think it is. But I think I would use a disguise check for anything like that.
Yeah. And is this? Do I know how badly I just rolled? Like, can I just keep trying? It seems like something I should be able to take 10 or take 20 on even, which isn't a thing in this edition.
Moderate improvement.
What were you rolling?
Disguise. I'm proficient with disguise kits too.
You are.
I am. Also from my background.
Are you disguising yourself or?
I was gonna disguise myself, yeah. I thought we were in this together. Girl power.
No, I thought you were going to turn into a weasel and you didn't need a disguise.
Oh no, I can only maintain a shapeshifted form for an hour.
No.
It goes up as I level, but for now it's only an hour.
So we're playing dress up, changing makeup, and
There may be pillow fights.
scarves and funny hats, and not doing a very good job actually.
Best slumber party ever.
Pillow fights.
Okay. So you guys sleep in the inn for the night, or what do you do?
I don't think we sleep. I mean, it's like 3 a.m. or something stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're probably just doing this in like the common room, or if there's like a back room somewhere. Like we didn't actually buy rooms. I just gave the guy a gold and told him to leave us alone.
Okay. So you guys go on and you guys do all of this. Kang, do you wake up at 6 in the morning at dawn?
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, I guess I wake up with the sunlight or whenever it is that I wake up, and
I'm still down 2 spell
I
slots.
shake off whatever rain may have been on me and go inside and look for Lucille.
Lucille. What's up?
So we're probably still hanging around. We look different, but I mean,
Well,
I don't know if we would be
before we
disguised.
do anything like that, you guys, so Lucille and you, Hamari, after spending the whole night disguising yourselves, you don't feel so well. You actually feel a bit. You actually
turning
do
in.
feel a bit feverish and a bit dizzy. It's you're not really that well on your feet.
Did druids get remove curse?
It'd be a restoration.
Lesser restoration. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I could actually switch in lesser restoration if I needed to.
Is that only a second level spell?
It is a 2nd level spell.
You feel
I'll have to trance, though.
extremely tired. Put it like that.
Yeah, I assume we're just sick, and I would implore that you, that you check the monstrous manual. I haven't actually looked at the 5e monsters manual, but I don't think that Wolfweres do impart this curse.
There are no Wolfweres. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a made up. This is a made up trick.
Chucky wears to make his players' lives as miserable
Chucky
as
Wears, and
possible.
they do whatever Chucky Wears do. You know the song. So you guys just need to experience and figure out what they do.
All right. Can I roll a nature check to,
I'm assuming it's just.
or like an
Yeah.
arcana check? I don't know. 19.
Are there-
19, you know, so you inspect your symptoms, you try and figure out what you have, and upon just pricking your finger with whatever, you just basically draw a bit of blood from yourself, and you feel extremely bad. Give me a Constitution save for that. You start seeing images of blood and blood going in the back of your throat. You feel it enveloping you. Your eyes, you start seeing absolutely nothing, and you wake up a minute later. Lucille, you just saw Hamara just on the ground laughing maniacally, cackling, while blood kind of oozed from her finger, and she made the cut almost about 2 times bigger.
I'm gonna, if I can safely do it, I would have like pulled the blades away from her.
I don't have any sharp objects,
Yeah.
so.
She literally clawed it out.
Wait,
That's basically what happened.
I'll try and restrain her if it seems safe. Otherwise, I'll just give her some space.
Yeah, she doesn't take any damage, but it's more of a like this is what happens.
I think we need to get you some rest. I don't think
After I wake up, do I like remember anything, or do I know anything about what happened?
You remember absolutely nothing. You knew that you felt this odd sensation of blood when you saw you prick your finger, and after
Okay.
that, nothing.
Does my nature check reveal anything about my condition?
You know that this is called, popularly called cackle fever. Whenever you are frightened, having a nightmare, take damage, or enter something stressful as combat, you need to take hold of your body, and if you fail to take hold, people fall into this maniacal, for about a minute or so, maniacal laughter. And also they try and hurt themselves.
so.
I explained that to Lucille. I think we were infected with cackle fever.
Cackle fever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's better than scale rot.
Do
One of my egg mates had scale rot. It was a terrible time for our family.
Are there any mechanical penalties
Yeah.
you should be aware of in the short term? Or?
Whenever we encounter enhanced stress like situations, there's a possibility that what happened to me will just randomly happen to us.
That was it. Okay. So I've been out of character. It's not like immediately we're.
It's not immediately
Then
dangerous,
the
but it's
penalty-
a progressive disease.
Cackle fever. Sure. Okay.
Whatever.
I think we just stayed up all night, and I
My mother has a good recipe for diseases. If you would like, we may travel to her hut. She will make you mud herring.
Aren't you still sleeping outside?
This is the day.
No,
I guess-
you made up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no one else in the common room still?
There are people kind of entering the common room. Most of them seem to be travel or merchants of the lower grade, so most of them are just more rough and tumble rather than... this is not the decent type of inn.
Maybe we should
But
find somewhere to hole up.
The inn does fill up quite easily in the beginning of the day.
So it's like 6 a.m. and drunkards are already pouring in.
Yeah, basically that.
I think we need to find somewhere to rest for a few days.
If I could get some sleep, I think I could fix this. But I need to trance somewhere.
You said rough and tumble people are starting to pour in. I'm gonna start approaching people and dropping thieves' cant and see if I can purchase find a safe house to rent somewhere, like maybe some abandoned building that one of these guys would know of.
Give me a persuasion check with an advantage. The rain is still going outside.
24.
Okay, eventually in Thieves' Cant you receive a message from a halfling sitting at a table saying that he does actually have a safe house.
Who are you to sit at our table?
He
doesn't
he's not
say-
at our table.
he-
I approached his table.
Okay, sorry.
He does the sign, sit down.
You're like following me behind. I would have shooed you off if you were like following me around. I said, "Go wait over here, Kang. Here's your
He
gold
does,
for
he
the
does
day."
like, sit down.
Oh, yes, my gold piece. I completely forgot about it.
Well on your way to that 10,000 or whatever you're looking for.
Yeah, I've made actually quite a bundle off you.
All right. So how much does he want to rent it for? And I
He
want
does like
directions.
sit down, and after, do you sit down at a table?
Sure.
Uh,
Is it just me and him?
Yeah, it's just you and him. He
Right.
says,
I'm wearing leather armor and I'm disguised as a man.
okay. Just-
Not well disguised,
Not
but
well
disguised.
disguised as a man.
what's the disguise check?
7.
It's a 7.
Okay, he looks at you.
So it's probably pretty clear that I'm.
Get a better
Yeah.
disguise. I can rent it to you for 15 gold a night.
15 gold? What sort of extra protection does this offer over in?
Well, nobody knows of it. It's in the old sewer system.
In the sewers?
Nods his head. It's all nice and clean. I've made it quite neat for myself.
Trying not to metagame.
Why?
We should have nothing to do with the sewers. There's were-rats after us.
I didn't say it. Wasn't me. Can you even afford that? Like, I gotta be running low on money, right?
I could afford that, but it still sounds too expensive for. Is it
Yeah.
15 gold for your
It's
hovel in the sewer?
right underneath the barracks. Nobody will be looking there for you.
Guard barracks? That seems like a terrible place for a safe house.
There's no connection to the dog bass, it's just underneath it. God damn it, why is my... sorry, it's annoying that my sound is so bad. I don't know why my microphone is. Go on. I'm gonna speak like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, your mic's been fine
Thanks.
the entire time for us.
I don't know, OBS is being very weird.
It sounds like OBS is picking up a different mic, not that one.
No,
Tap that snowball.
Yeah, because your volume is fine
no,
for us.
it's... Can you hear it?
Barely.
The people...
Tap your mic on your laptop.
No,
Yeah,
no.
we hear that a lot stronger.
Okay, so I just looked at
It
OBS.
sounds like it sounds like Zoom is taking your webcam mic and OBS is taking your snowball mic.
Okay, let me put the webcam
that makes
on
sense.
then.
Well, that seems fine as long as you can get the mic volume that OBS is getting out to the people. Correct.
Yeah.
What?
Chat speculating on whether Neil's just fucking with Chucky. It's pretty funny.
No, when you tap the webcam mic.
No, legit. I heard it too. It's
yeah,
just
actually,
funny.
I actually don't think I can change it until we start the stream.
No, it'll be fine. We'll just keep going, and you'll just have to talk with a snowball in your face.
No problem. No problem. Okay. Hello, everybody.
Able to pick you up from
We're gonna do this.
whatever makes you feel comfortable, Chucky.
Well, I'm just gonna feel like a rock star doing this.
Do it. Do you guys
Done.
tell me about your plans, or you just like shoo me off and then leave to go pay like super rent somewhere?
Super rent.
This is happening in the same inn. So
Yeah,
I
but
shoot
you've
you off.
clearly I'm not standing next to you.
No, I
So-
shooed you off and went to talk to this halfling. But I'm gonna tell. I'm 15 gold for to sleep in your little sewer cave. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Thanks and have a good day. And then I'll gather the party. I say I think we should hole up in an inn room for a couple of days and booby trap the shit out of it and just wait this out.
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Also, I really want to sleep. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, let's go find another inn. Leave this one behind. Pick up some traps and stuff along the way. Yeah.
Get a bag of
Plan,
caltrops or
any input?
something.
Yeah. Hunt or like bear traps.
Hey.
Sorry, wolf traps.
Okay, so you put wolf traps, but where do you?
We're gonna head to a new inn first of
Okay,
all.
so new
And
inn.
on the way, I think we're
What
gonna
kind of inn are you looking for? Are you looking for a decent inn, a non-decent inn? What's up?
An indecent inn.
Do you
Indecent
take
inn?
me with you, or do you
Yeah, we
abandon me?
take you with us.
Do you abandon me?
I keep an eye out for people who look like they're following us, or people who look like they're looking at leather parchments and then looking
Yeah,
up and looking
I think
around.
we're all on high alert.
Yeah.
Mr. Lucille, if you are looking for a place to hide, why do we not just live in that building? I say, pointing to a person's house.
It does not belong to us. That's someone else's.
Exactly. No one would search for us in there.
It's not a bad idea.
Just walk up to a
force them
door
out.
and knock on it and be like, "Can we rent your house for a couple days?"
Or like find an abandoned house, or just like
I will simply put them down, and we shall live in their house.
I'm actually. This actually doesn't sound like a bad plan.
No, it does, except for the murdering the inhabitants part.
We
Let's.
can just
It's
subdue
so
them.
stupid, it just might work.
I think no matter how hard we plan or how much we do, Chucky's just going to send werewolves after us. So it doesn't.
Maybe, but let's do it anyway. That way we can make fun of him when he does it.
you guys can just suppose anything you want. To the matter of fact, you do whatever you want. Okay, go.
All right. I'm going to go buy some hunting traps on the way.
Okay, I immediately start walking towards the house that I pointed to.
Kang, no, we were joking. We're not breaking into that house.
Are you sure, madam?
Mm-hmm. We're going to go find an inn room somewhere and hole up there.
If you insist. Although I do not think their owners would like holes in their walls. I follow behind you.
Okay, you fall in behind. Again,
And then
what
at
kind
some
of
point,
inn are you
I turn
looking
to
for?
Hamara and I say, Hamara, or elf human, do you want daily protection as well?
No, I'm good. You just look after Lucille. She's fragile, you know.
Yes, you all are. Okay, that's it. That's all.
Okay. So again, Ryan, decent inn, indecent inn.
Probably an
You seem to be the
NBC that
party leader
provides-
here.
What's that?
You seem to be the party leader here.
Yeah.
However, that happened.
Hamara's good by herself. She's not used to telling other people what to do.
All right. So before we go to the inn, I want to buy a bunch of caltrops and bear traps.
That doesn't look suspicious or weird in any way.
Okay.
I'm a rogue. This is suspicious and weird. Suspicious and weird.
You can buy caltrops. That's completely okay. The guy who sells them to you Oh, you must got a big rat problem.
Rats.
All right, I'm gonna get 2 bags of caltrops.
And she sells them to you at normal market value.
Yeah, and does this guy also sell bear traps?
Looks at you. Bear traps.
Hunting traps.
Shakes his head. Maybe check the hunting lodges a bit north of the city.
Out of the city? No one in this whole city sells hunting traps?
Not that
Under
I know of.
you're in the player's handbook. Doesn't that mean every general store carries them?
Maybe try Joel's general store. You can find somebody there.
All right. So I will buy the 2 bags of caltrops.
Okay, yeah, you do actually find bear traps at Joel's general store.
Okay. Damn, I'm gonna go broke buying all this shit. Maybe we don't even bother with the bear traps, actually.
I went broke buying a donkey, so we need to kill some people who have money so that we can restore our funds.
Yeah.
Or we can go to those ruins and look for the treasure that Desmond says was there.
When we get this box open, I'll be made, and I'll find something to get you on the payroll for. Don't worry. Actually, you're probably a better bodyguard than.
I like it how an hour and something of this session has only been. How do we ditch Neil? I mean, I think if Neil was an actual NPC by now, he would have been left in the road at the river.
But you can't get a better. I mean, if you say that to Hamara within earshot of Kang, he'll speak up.
It was probably. I mean, I said it. You were. I mean, it probably was. Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, I would say, Elf Woman is not a very good bodyguard.
No, but when did you see her turn into a bear?
No.
He actually didn't because he swam out in the river helping you.
Yeah.
She turned into a bear. I look at Hamara. Are you a user of magic?
In a sense.
It is a very powerful skill to possess.
Well, you know, a girl's got to have something.
Okay.
Something what?
Exactly.
I do not understand you, Elfman.
I know. It's okay.
All right. I want to find a kind of
email as
rundown
well?
inn. Somewhere that we can maybe rent an entire floor.
Okay,
I'm
well,
actually-
you find
I'm
that
gonna
you can find a CDN.
You know, how many caltrops did that guy have?
You have 2 bags,
How many did he have?
6 bags.
How many in stock? 6 bags. I'm gonna go back and buy them all.
Okay, you buy all the caltrops.
All of the caltrops. Let's go find a CDN and maybe just like rent the whole top floor and just cover the hallway with caltrops.
Okay. Well, we can easily find a CDN.
That is a coward's tactic.
The innkeeper is a big old man, pretty tall for his age. He has actually a hook for a hand. His left
That's pretty
of
cool.
his hand is a hook. He kind of like thumps it on the. What do you want?
What's the layout of the inn?
It's a 2-story inn, all made out of wood. It looks okay, but not in great shape. The floor itself is a bit cracked. It feels like the wood hasn't been kept in good shape, but it'll stay on 2 feet. And Ryan's eyes just went asleep.
Yeah, I think Ryan's internet is sketchy.
The California Sharks. Actually,
Yeah,
no. Where does he
fucking-
live?
So, complete digression, as long as Ryan's gone. But some of the spells they released in the extended player's companion thing are actually pretty cool.
Yes. The only way I'm letting people use those, because I haven't actually read the Pro's companion yet, is the intermission adventure of Holy Dragon Queen. I'm not letting people use them in normal campaigns.
They're not ridiculously overpowered or anything. They're just like better than what's in the
let's do
PHP.
something
They're
fun.
more versatile.
So we have
Yeah.
now Neil's camera just divided in two because Ryan.
Yep.
So we're gonna.
Ryan will be back.
It's just I took both halves of the camera and put them together. Sorry, I'll put this back. Where'd you go? I feel weird because I'm the only one laughing. Look at it. Look at the stream.
I don't have the stream open during things because sometimes I see. Because sometimes, yeah.
That shit happens. Whatever.
All I have is chat. I don't look at the stream's not open during the show.
Done.
Because sometimes you show like the GM screen on Roll20 and I'm not supposed to see things.
I know.
Yes. Good. I approve of that.
Okay. If you stay on that, Neil, you can't. Okay, good job.
Yeah, I know. I figured it out.
Done. This is still funny. I'm seeing it on the stream. Okay, so until Ryan gets back, we could. I think we went.
Let's take another break.
Yeah, we'll take another break.
Yeah, take another break.
Okay, so see you guys on the other side.
Bye, guys.
Bye.